Oh, good evening. I remember where the camera is down here now. We've got one person on at the moment, gagging obviously to see me. Now we have to look over here to see the comments, so I'm not going to be looking at you. So apologies for that. So we've got one person on, but yet to type anything, so we don't know who they are. I really want to know whether you can hear the audio, because if not, I have to plug me earphone mic in. Two people on, no thumbs up. Three people on, one thumbs up. Can anybody type anything? Can't see a comment yet. Six people on. Jackie, good evening. Loud and clear, thank you. I do have my little headphone buds to put on in case the mic wasn't working right. Thanks, XP. Good evening to Suffolk Hunter, Detecting the Past, and Ian. I'm getting bitten to hell out here at the moment. I'm actually outside, as you can see. I've got a ring light up there, so when it gets too dark, I'll flick that on. I've got battery banks, power things all over the place. So we just hope it works. Now, I'm not quite sure of the quality because it's like the lowest broadband Wi-Fi thingy you can get here because there's a holdy let, so it might be a bit blocky. Jeff's on in the house. Christopher, Detector Kev, I apologise if I miss your comments because they just flash up and they go off again. Green screen. Yeah, this is a green screen. I'm actually at home in Suffolk. This is a green screen. All the bird sounds are just put on there. Let's just twiddle this a bit. I would have liked to done a live stream near on the bench near the cliff, but there's no Wi-Fi. Martin's on. Thanks very much. Holdy stream. Woohoo! Now I can't guarantee what the stream's going to be like. Is it clear enough? Is it blocky? If I move too much, I don't know, but we'll just have to go with it because it's the hand I've been dealt with. So there you go. Now I'm outside, so chances are I'm going to be bitten to bejesus. Owen, good evening to you. Very good here in Austria. Thanks, Jeff, for that. It's not bad. Well, it's not the usual bells and whistles, but it's the best I can do. Runestone 54, good evening to you, buddy. Thanks for coming on. And what I have got as a little treat, there's a few of these lined up. Now, on my screen, the words are backwards, but I'm assuming that when you see it outputted to your devices, the words are around the right way. Oh, I've got a moth on my screen. Go away, moth. Now, the light I'm getting at the moment is just from the phone. Fartwiser. Well, it's better than that Bud Light, isn't it? So, listen to this. That's a drop of good. A drop of good. This mustn't knock it over on the grass. So, yeah, we are at Sifter, the Sifter base in Overstrand, Norfolk. Ivy's Metal Detecting UK, good evening to you. Pomsy, good evening to you. 13 on, 7 thumbs up. Mate, come on, I can see the thumbs up on the mobile, so we need 14 thumbs up. Do you know where Budweiser's from? I'd imagine it's from America. Jeff, I don't know. I have detected a lawn, but I did it a year or two ago, and I dug so many holes up. I did do a 3-cut flat, but they died, and I don't think the gardener appreciated it, so I've held back. Fat Fool, there we go, St. Louis. So yeah, I have been over there. When it gets too dark or too blocky, I'll stick my light on. Now, I'm going to go as long as the battery lasts. When the battery's gone, I've got a couple of power banks. Got a power bank here and another power bank here, which hopefully I will power the lights and the phone a bit longer. Czechoslovakia, oh great. Czech Republic, oh brilliant. Never mind, it's still better than Bud Light. Good evening, WBC. Nice to see you. Thanks for joining me. Bit of a weird one today because I'm I'm in the garden. Excuse me, and I can just about see the screen. I've got moths and things buzzing me at the moment. I didn't want to do it inside the house because that's where the family is. They're out at the moment. They've gone down the beach to have a last paddle and a walk this evening. We've got one more day tomorrow, Thursday, and then unfortunately it's starting to pack up, and then we're off back home to sunny Suffolk on Friday. Sad times. Someone's saying they found a bronze axe head. Good evening, Anne. Thank you, Anne. Let's see if I can scroll me things down there. Oh, lawn bowlers on. Sorry, Josh. Missed you, mate. I'll get about 3 comments on this screen and then they go. So I apologise for that. So how are we doing, people? Have we found anything apart from an axe head? I hear that somebody has found a quarter hammy. So they're no longer a hammy virgin, but I'm not going to mention anything about it unless they want to mention it. I'll show you the picture next week. No, I've spoken to Anne, and apparently she didn't mind what happened last week. Jackie's got gold. Well done to you. You're better than I am. I've never found any gold. You my pics, don't you, Steve? I do have your pictures, but I can't do anything about it this week because I'm on my phone drinking beer in the middle of a garden. So I haven't got the computer, I haven't got the broadcast software. Do them next week. All the pictures you sent in, which I thank you for, will be done next week. I didn't bring, no, I didn't, no, I didn't. And I meant to, and I didn't bring a party popper. So I apologise for that as well. Suffolk Hunter, you missed a treat last week, mate. And found a fibula. Been bitten here. A fibula last week and a bit of silver today. Lawn bowls on the sixpences. Where's Mr. Petticoat? I don't know. I'm sorry, there's no poppers tonight. I have missed them. It's my fault. Hold my hands up. I forgot to put them in the luggage, and they're not here. I could make another popping noise, but I think you had enough of that last week. Oh, I've got mozzies around here now. You can hear. If I get bitten here, I should be very upset. I hate mozzies. In hindsight, I should have done it. They got like a little porchy veranda-y thing around the bungalow. Should have gone in there, really. No one, there's so many flies. No, that'd be a good deterrent, Ian. If I could do one of them again, I could clear a 5 metre area. Just waiting for the kids to come back from the beach. I dare say they want to be on. Rick, good evening, Rick. 19 days till hard to get fish and chips in October in England. Just saying. September, mate. September. If you come detected in October, you missed it. What's your best anti-bug display? I don't really get affected by them, really. Yeah, I've been down the beach every day, Owen. Every day. It's not been blisteringly hot, but it's been good enough to get down the beach. And I must confess, I have got a small, shorty wetsuit, which I wear because my man bits take a bit of getting into now in the water. But yeah, I've been in every day. Excuse me, 2 times a day. So you know, 10 times in the sea. Treasure Ed, good evening to you. Your farts will keep the bugs away. Unfortunately, Jeff, I can't muster them up at the moment. If you can send me one in a jar, I will save it for next week. Oh, that's a bit weird not having any bells and whistles and buttons to press. Beautiful part of the world here. Absolutely fantastic. Could recommend Norfolk, especially Overstrand, to everybody. But don't come in the same place I rent out. I'm not telling you. What was that, Jackie? Avon's skin so soft is good, and I was metal detecting. Just put some bug repellent on, little spray or something like that. As Holy Treasure Ed, been good, been really good. Not really travelled far. Nipped out down the road for some fish and chips the first night. Had to wait an hour for them because there's a massive queue. Apart from that, the trucks just sat in the drive, and we walked 5 minutes around the corner, and you're on the beach. I have detected it's been crap as normal. I can't really get my head around beach detecting, but I have done a little video. It won't be much, but basically I'm testing out the X35 with Gary's XP Gary's beach program. I find, good evening, Nick. How you doing, buddy? WBC likes Yarmouth. Oh, don't start, Jeff, about Cleggy. Martin, I'd like to announce that I'm a no. Christopher, we will find it. Just have to smell. Ha ha. Ian's on holiday in Norfolk in October. Anywhere particular in Norfolk? I have caught crabs, treasure egg. I don't like personally eating crabs, but my brother-in-law, sister-in-law love crabs. And believe it or not, there's a shortage of crabs. The crab hut was not open for 2 or 3 days. They were getting withdrawal symptoms, but luckily opened yesterday and they filled the guts with crab. But what you meant to say is, have I caught crabs? Yes, I've got 2 crabs. Well, the kids got 2 crabs on the beach today. They're very, very hard to find. Can't beat crabs, and I'm getting bitten now. Jeff, Steve, I'm only asking you to know what Cleggy's favourite TV. Oh, I hate to ask, what is Cleggy's favourite TV programme? Pomsy said Oitman got rid of his. We got a nice little crab. Neil, good evening, Neil. Nice to have you on board. 18 people. I'm surprised I've not managed to get the word out. It's so slow up here. I tried to go around the groups to say I'm live and only got round to mine and couldn't do any more before I had to be on here. No idea how to get the comments up. Rump Hole Bailey. Okay, fine. Got that one out of the way. Thank you, Jeff. There's 20 people on here while I get bitten, and I've got 11 thumbs up. So could you please, for my efforts, sitting outside, it is getting dusk. It looks brighter on the camera. I do have some lights when the natural light fades. Oh, do you know what Cleggy's favourite song is? Haven't got a clue, but I'm sure you're going to tell me, Jeff. Thank you, Nick. You've blown the sun away? No, it's just gone in. Oh, excuse me, bubbly old bud. Let me know when the picture get a little bit rubbish, people, and I'll put the light on. Owen, love the beach. That's fantastic beach. Where we are at the moment, used to have steps to go straight down the beach, but they've all been washed away. And so it's just like a 5-8 minute walk around the corner, and it's just sandy, absolutely sandy. You can walk out about a quarter of a mile before you even get up chest high. It's brilliant. Josh says nothing wrong, Cleggy, make fun of Rob instead. Any comments are gone. Jeff, no, Martin, I won't let your sun go down on me. Daniel, good evening, Daniel. Nice to see you on here. It's a bit of a madhouse. It's a bit of a change from the norm because I'm actually away on holiday, and this is a bit of a I keep hearing these gnats. This is a bit of a lash up to get live. I'm normally marginally more professional when I'm at home. 12 thumbs up, still not good enough, people. There's 20 of you, and I'd like a thumb up, please. All the lurkers, if you're not going to comment, the least you can do is put a thumb up. I'll let you know how many mozzie bites I get. Now, I'm looking a bit blocky on my screen, so I'm just going to flick the light on. I've got to plug it into a power bank first. Most importantly, not to spill your beer. Righty, let's see if we can get this in. Oh, hell, that's bright. Might be a bit too bright. Sit back a bit. D&D Beach Bandits. I sometimes use dryer sheets tucked under the back of my hat or in my collar. Helps some of the bugs. Yep. Last year I'd done this. I didn't get bitten once. Let's see if we can dim this down a bit. I think it's a bit bright. That's a bit better. Don't want to bleach out too much. Or I can sit back a bit now. I do have my shirt on. It's back to front on my screen. I'm assuming that's the right way around when you look at it, people. Oh. Where's me beer? Me other beers are available. UK Metal Detecting. Petticoat, good evening to you. What was that, Nick? After detective or what? Be a moth fest. That's a mozzie fest at the moment. Or going on a dig with druids. Okay. Relics and Roots, good evening. Thanks for dropping in. Please hit the thumb up. Josh, I go on most of the digs, but I might have to miss one next couple of weeks. Oh. Digger one's in the house. That's the most realistic backdrop. Yep. Took a lot of time to make that. Digger one. Monty's on. Thanks, Monty. UK Metal Detecting, Stephen, hi Lee, XP, hi Stephen, that's all the hellos. A bit worried because I've only got one more bottle of beer down here. Yeah, I know, but I know it's the best I could get, mate, but it's better. You've got to agree it's better than Bud Light. You must agree this is better than Bud Light. Trying to move about too much because I go a bit blocky if I do that. You should record that background, the green screen. I've got several pictures, beach pictures, but I don't know whether you believe me. I mean, it's gassy. Excuse me. Daniel, thanks for your help. Oh, hang on. Got my simplex on pre-order, says XP. Daniel, thanks for your help. Ringstone, got to run, guys. Have a lovely evening. Thanks very much. If you haven't, please thumb up on the way out. Runestone. Better up and down. What's that? The burps. God, I'm crawling with bugs here. It's ridiculous. You'd think you'd go after the light, wouldn't you? Part-time detector. Good evening, Amy. Nice you to drop in. Very unusual. I'm in the middle of glorious Overstrand in Norfolk, UK, and literally 100 meters that way is the beach. Well, the cliff. It's about a 100-foot cliff, then the beach. So it's all good. It's been good. Kiddies have been on the beach every day. I've been swimming every day, so it's all good. Well, I say swimming. That's mainly just bubbling around, really. $15 thumbs up. 23 people in here. Not a very good ratio, is it? If you haven't thumbed up, please, 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 thumb up. Mucho appreciated, though. I'm glad the comments are coming faster now, because if you don't comment, they disappear off the screen. I haven't got a clue how to get them back on again. 15 thumbs up, 22 people watching. I can hear the family coming back. I dare say I'm going to be harassed by 2 kiddies at the moment. I can hear the crunching of the gravel. Amy says, sounds nice. I'm on a vacation in the middle of a national forest on a mountain. Surprised I have a connection. Well, you know, come to Norfolk and you won't get a mobile phone signal. I think the few years before we come here, there was no internet and there's no mobile signal, which is a blessing, really. But when you go into an area with signal, then you get all these ping, ping, pings. That's a big hand up for who's going to detectable. Me, 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 me. I'm going. I don't know, Josh. I'll try not to mention that anymore. Still 15 thumbs up. Night scope. Pomsey, are you in an RV? Is that directed to me, Pomsey? Oh, I'm getting bitten, I know that. The place we just left had no phone. Yeah, there's no mobile phone here, which is good. If I want a phone, I can set my phone up to go via the Wi-Fi if I really wanted to. Daniel, if the factory setting, oh, I can't get me comments. If the factory setting where that great people wouldn't make their own up. If the factory, don't understand that. Jeff, please refrain from slandering. Mr. Detectorist, good evening to you. I'm getting bitten at the moment, mate. On my Mozzie's dinner at the moment. I can hear them. I can hear them around me lug holes. I should have put some bug spray on, really, but I'll see how long I can stick it tonight. That all depends if the battery's going to run out or if I get bitten too much. There's still only 15 people put a thumbs up. There's 22 people watching. Come on. I'm getting bitten here. I'm getting bitten. All you can do, at least you, excuse me, at least you can do is put your thumbs up. Yep, Daniel, if you want any tips or programs, nip over to Gary's XP Skill School. Just put that in the search engine on YouTube and he's got all the tips and hacks and programs you'll ever need. Great, thanks for that, Mr. Detectorist. I've got your thumb up. There's 16 now. I do need bug spray, Amy, but that and the party poppers I've left behind. There's a moth just over my shoulder. It's buzzing me. Meant to bring some party poppers, but I forgot. But I did remember to back a beer. So I'm proof, and it's stop arguing about Cleggy. There's oh God. My extreme metal detecting. Oi oi! Thanks very much. You joined me getting bitten to heck in Overstrand, Norfolk. I could have used me poppers on the flies. Any of my mods, feel free to moderate if you find any unsuitable, unsavory language, please. Not sure if I can do it on the phone, but yeah, that's Martin at the moment. I don't think Rob's not on. I saw his live stream today about a builder doing some roof work. Mr. Tetris, make sure you put that pop top out in a field so the future generations. Oh right, yeah, the just put that out, just bury it somewhere in the garden so another detectorist can come and find it. Oh, I am getting bitten. I've been bitten half a dozen times, I think. $19 thumbs up, 24 people watching. I'll settle for that. Oh, I'll just sit back and relax then. Ooh, the comments have gone mad. Christopher Budweiser or Bugweiser. Dirt Diggers UK, good evening. Just walked in the door. All I can say is OMG, what a day. Rare coins, badges, brooches, Roman, and hammered. Boom! Fantastic. Well done. So you send me some pictures then, and they could be on next week. Well, I'm back in a land of living. And chuck them. Technia. There's too much trash down there at the moment, and there's a couple of houses laying down on the beach at the moment. Thumbs up from Roots and Relics. Thank you, Martin. Not turned thumbed up yet. Waiting for the first fart. No, not going to happen. Nigel, enter chat. Regards. Thank you, Nigel. Charlie. Good evening, Charlie. Excuse me. I'm mainly trying to drink Budweiser. What's happening? I'm in the middle of Overstrand in Norfolk on Hollybobs, and I'm outside getting bitten by the mozzies for your pleasure. No alcohol allowed where I am, and the city I drove through was a dry city. Ooh, ooh. I bet you don't drink this crap, do you? Invite me to take the people I'm gonna love my find sent you for next week. Yep, we've got a few lined up, but any more photos, please send them in. I'd rather have more so I can have a few in reserve. Gee, saw a huge moth passing it. Was so big, looked like a plane about to land. Yeah. Ian, have you made lots of videos? Not quite sure. Oh, Lawn Bowler says Nigel from Regton, I assume. Oh, oh, oh. Well, I don't know. Is it Nigel from Regton? Charlie, remember last time Nigel was threatening to kill me. Oh dear. Mr. Detectorist doing a giveaway for £880 metal detecting kit. So check it out. So there you go. Check out Mr. Detectorist. Do a ray, and put poo around your ears. Now, that's all right. I didn't threaten anything, Charlie. Just thinking you have the wrong Nigel. I'll try to catch up on my comments. How many Budweisers have you had? You seem. I've only had a couple. I'm totally worn out. All these walking up and down places and swimming and a magnet fishing kit correction. Not quite sure what that means. Mr. Detectorist. I'll send in the find my brother found 30 seconds after they sent in find. Okay. This big moth just going to buzz me. It's just gone over. Spanner for dirt diggers. I can't do anything here because I'm on a phone. Not enough, Steve. Well, I think I've caught up now. No more mods are needed. Well, Martin's on. There's South Coast Detecting. He's not on. And then there's Mr. Random, who's not on at the moment. 24 people watching, 21 up. So thank you. Bad lightning storm at Jeff's. Batten down the hatches, mate. We might lose you. Christopher got 4 legs. Got 4 legs. Techno Jester. Hello, mate. All right. Overstrand. It's a Wednesday night, you maniac. I'm on holiday. I'm on holiday. I could do anything on holiday. Got no clock in the house, so I don't know what time it is. Could do with some bug repellent. Diggers UK only wants to mod because I like to drop a lot of links to people's channels, etc. Mr. Pettigan, 10:30. Detecting Jester, all good. Suffolk or Sifter finally managed to catch stream. All is well. Thank you very much so much. And you found a nice little bit of funny coloured metal the other day, didn't you, mate? I enjoyed that. Run from one end of your garden to back to the camera. Bet you can't do it. Oh, for God's sake. Why do you want me to do that? The garden is about an acre. I'm in an acre. You'd never see me once I disappear out there. Good enough. You still did beer, did you? Find the yellow again. I haven't broken it. I've not touched anything. The phone's on a selfie stick, gaffer taped to me spade. It's a very technical setup. I will show you pictures next week. 2 buds. Well, 3. The council. I don't know. I'm froze up, am I? Drinking on a Wednesday should not be promoted. I'm not frozen, am I? I'm not honestly sure I'm not. No. Am I still frozen? Can you hear me? I'm okay now. Thank you, Nigel. I didn't freeze up. Honestly, I didn't freeze up. The green screen's broken. Yeah, I think we're okay now, Anne. A bit of luck. I can't do a thing about it. It's all wizardry, phone and Wi-Fi, and you know. His face is broken. Yeah. Got a shiny head. I've always got a shiny head, Mr. Petticoat. My screen, blimey. If your screen is holding my earphones up, that's a long, long, long while ago. You ought to go out and come back in again, Ian. Are you sure you saw a dragonfly overhead? No, it's a moth. It's a blink rate moth. I don't talk about politics, Nigel. Religion and politics, I don't go into. Stop it. Shall I stop it? Anybody hear me, mother? A sexy yank. He's pulling a Michael Jackson. No idea what you're on about. We're into the year 3000. Not much has changed, but we live underwater. I'm back. I'm back, am I? I didn't think I'd go away. If it gets too bad, people, I'll just ditch the live stream. It's the best I can do at the moment with the tools I've got. Oh, Charlie, text, how did you know that I was my nickname? Nigel's had too much coffee. Or frozen like Michael Jackson. Okay, very funny. Whoa, bro. It's a moth. It's a moth. No, there's no man with a clown mask. Just remember, I can see behind me on the camera. Apologise, people, if us freezing and messing about. I can't do a thing about it. I've got 20 people watching and 22 thumbs up, which is good. I think the moths are bigger out here, out this way. Certainly the mosquitoes are. They're vicious little so-and-sos. They like the taste of my skin. 100 balloons in his hand. That's when you find a guy in a clown mask with one balloon. I hope. What's the matter, Charlie? What are you going oh no for? Jet Ski John 2006. Good evening, mate. Thanks for joining. £1 says Steve gets hit in the head by a rogue bat at some point in the dark. I'm hoping it'll go for the light, not me. I thought he'd gotten you there when you froze here. Why am I standing out? Why am I sitting out here in the cold, getting bitten and getting the wee taken out of me by you lot? All I've got to do is go and speak to Mrs. Sifter to get that treatment. Martin always floats. He's constantly full of gas. Yeah. Well, like I said, I'm not full of gas tonight. 25 thumbs. But I'll settle for that, Anne. Thanks. Oh. You see that moth? That went straight for the camera. How long are you here for, Steve? About another 10 minutes, I think, because I'm getting bitten. The beer's run out, or nearly run out, and Batteries are good actually, but if it's a rubbish stream, people, I'll stop it. Moths here on the rise, just like seagulls. Yeah. Apparently, if you stare at a seagull, give it a beady eye, that won't eat your chips. You do. You're one of the ringleaders. You know, I can't sleep some nights after you've taken a whiz out of me. Thanks, Nigel. It's a bit of a mishmash, but it's the best I can do. It's literally, me digging spade down here with a selfie stick, gaffer taped around it, with a camera on top. I've got my battery feed at the camera. I've got a little ring light, which I normally have around me camera back home. Don't try it, Steve. I've known seagulls that would peck your eyes out if you stared at them. Again, I'm from Liverpool. Our seagulls are evil. There's a bit on the news. I think they're at Blackpool. Apparently, some scientist said if you put some chips on the ground, stare at the seagull, it won't eat your chips. But they tried it on the news. They put a big bag of chips down. About 500 seagulls come down. You couldn't even look at the eyeballs. You couldn't stare them out. I really would love to have gone live that way, about 100 metres that way, on the bench looking over the sea, but there's just no Wi-Fi, there's no mobile signal. You just can't. All you can do is sit here, the other side of the wall where the broadband router is. I've got no thoughts on David. You won't believe this, Steve. He's bought a book called Operation Avalanche. Yeah, he's bought a book called Operation Avalanche. Well done. What about the moth people? I don't know. What about the moth people? I bet the invasion of Italy. This photo of my dad on. Really? Wow. What are the chances of that then, Jeff? Martin says the lizard people are real. Jet ski John. I tried that today in Liverpool and Seagull, mate. Come behind me and stop my wallet. What's your thoughts on paranormal? Don't know really. A lot of weird things in this world we don't know about. Yeah, it's true, Nick. It's true. Yeah. Favorite flavour of crack? What are you on about, Charlie? Very spooky. There's a big half moon up there. I swear there's a little broomstick with a person on it go past. Either that or it was ET in a shopping basket or a bike with a basket on the front. WT, my mother's here, Steve. Don't worry, she's not out flying tonight. Oh, that's naughty. Yeah, don't keep trying to wind me up, Nigel. There's nobody behind me. There's moths just floated off that way. I'm getting bitten by mosquitoes. I've got a lump coming up on my arm. Literally, I've got a lump. There's a mosquito bite. Majority of things can be explained rationally. Got drifted off there, Josh. Make it paranormal. Not long now, John, says Mr. Petticoat. I don't know. Depends how long you want it, really. Are they killer midges from Scotland? I don't think so. I think they're regular ones. Charlie, but I can hear them. You know, the high pitch. They go past your ears, but and I've got bitten on my arm. Had on a holiday. Well, we got here last Friday, and unfortunately, we've got to go this Friday, so we've had a week. So yeah, it's been good. I hope the picture's okay, your end, people. I'm not sure what it is, whether it's 360, 480, 720. What are you getting in? Nigel, where on holiday? I am in Overstrand in Norfolk. Pair of red eyes. Yeah, okay. We're in Overstrand. We come here. We've been coming here 5 or 6 years. Same place every year. It's brilliant. It's just a sort of 5, 8 minute walk to the beach. Lovely sandy beaches as far as the eye can see. Kids love it. There's someone behind you. Oh, is Christopher off? Can't see it. I'll assume Christopher's off. Good night to you. There's a monster lurking in the bushes. Yep. Not a joke. Yeah. Yeah. Get out of there, man, for the love of God. Nigel kiss. There's a good night kiss, babe. Oh, sure. I hope that's not for me. That's it. Look, all gone. All gone. Got to go next door. Cat and he's booting over the fence. Righto, jet ski, John. Thanks, mate. 25 views, 21 thumbs up. Thanks a lot. I would give you a party popper, but I haven't got any party poppers. Excuse me. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes, people. And that'll be an hour. Excuse, and that's probably as long as I'm prepared to sit here getting bitten. I haven't got any party pops. I've forgotten. I had one job and I've forgotten. Martin says, don't condone animal cruelty in this chat. Any views of cruelty? Well, you're the moderator on, Martin. It's down to you, mate, to sort them out. I cannot do anything. Next time, pinch your tent, Steve. You won't get bitten. Next time, should be indoors. Behind you, Steve. I think it's Cliggy. Ah! Now, the bungalow, because it's on the cliff, it's got like a veranda-y type enclosure all the way around it. Should have been in there, really, but there we are. I thought, nice night. I'll go out at night or do live from my car. Yeah, well, I just thought you'd like to see the scenery, all the clouds and the big skies and the hedges. So I'm going to give it till another 8 or 9 minutes. It should be about 10 o'clock. And I'll pull the plug and go in and get me ointment out for me mosquito bites. You can't see this, but there's a dirty great moth just sitting on my ring light. I don't know what he's doing. He's just sitting there looking at me. Okay, mods, can we get rid of the spammers now? Well, the mods should be doing their job. If Martin's not doing his job, I'm going to sack him and take his spanner away. Who's the spammers? Who is the spammers? I wonder. Yeah, Martin's my right-hand man. He should be doing his job. If he's found to be lacking, he will be stripped of his spanner. Do you hear me? Stripped of your spanner. Jeff, please, Jeff. Don't do it because Martin will have to put you in a naughty step, won't you, Martin? I heard a bang behind me. I don't know what that was. Oh, Jeff's getting near the knuckle, Martin, with the sea jokes. Josh has started on about Jehovah's Witnesses. Charlie, why am I fingered as a spammer? Yep, Martin has spoken. No more Cleggy violation. Owen, back in the room. Charlie's done nothing wrong. Ignore the haters, says Nigel. Haters gonna hate. Don't die, Steve. I'll try not to, WC. Why does this always happen to me? Martin, over to you. You beat me to it, Martin. I wondered if I could put people on naughty steps on the mobile, and if you double tap the comment, you get the options to naughty step. So you beat me to it. Not my fault. There's a murderous clown behind you. Favourite part of me holding? Getting here, sinking into a lovely soft leather sofa and just relaxing and not having a clock. So I don't know what the time is, just getting up when you like. Well, when the kids let you get up. Like to get up early in the morning, get a brew on, go out, sit on the bench, watch the sea come in. Superb. Eat, 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 eat. I'm in a rental. We rent this bungalow, Charlie, which is about 100. I don't know. It's 100 feet. It's probably 100 meters away from the cliff edge, which is about 100-foot drop. And then you got the sea. That's lovely. We're talking religion again. You're going to get naughty stepped if you keep talking about religion. If I say anything about religion again, I shall naughty step you. That's the heads up. Big boy 01 UK, good evening, buddy. I'm sitting here getting bitten to hell. I've got about 5 minutes to go, and I've got to go because I'm getting bitten. He's lush, Charlie. We've been coming here for about 5 or 6 years. We get home, we book it again for next year. It's fantastic. Not cheap, but it's fantastic. Lovely bit of grounds, but acre around you. No noise. I am going to be covered in bites. I've got 2 on my arm. I've got 1 on each leg at the moment. I just have to get me after bite pan out when I get in. Yeah, I thought I'd bore you to death and put me holiday pictures up, but to be honest with you, it's the same scene from the bench every morning. Yeah, I won't go into it, Josh, but I know there used to be some next door to me. I can hear a fox or something in the background. There's a muntjac roaming around this morning, apparently. All right, it's 15 on there. We're dropping off, so we'll give it another few minutes and I'll drop off myself. 26 thumbs up. Yep, got that. 27 now. 12 people watching. The hardcore people are still here. Magic. Charlie, thumbs up. Yep, I've got 27 now. I'm happy with that. Thank you, Nigel. If there's anybody lurking, just comment or stick a thumb up. 27 just gave me my thumb. Thank you, Martin. I appreciate your thumb. Right, another couple of minutes. And seriously, A, I'm getting cold. B, I'm getting bitten to death. C, the beer's run out. D, I want empty my bladder. Thoughts on Trump. It's too late to time me out, Charlie. I would time me out. What, can't be bothered? I just took mine off. What do you mean? You just took yours off. What are you on about? Thanks for your comments. I'm sure it's not been great tonight, but it's different. Jeff, do you want another timeout? There's still time. Well, it's not actually. There's only a minute to go. Oh, got bitten on the head, I think. Thanks, Nigel. It's been a bit of a laugh. It's not been as, dare I say, slick as normal. English stream, not American. No Trump. Okay, says Martin. That'd be Bojo then, wouldn't it? How about another Budweiser? I've got none left. I've got 2 bottles down there. They're empty. I've got some more in the fridge, so I'm gonna have to move indoors. It's all right. I try and keep you lot happy. Try to give you your money's worth. If in a remote chance there's anybody out there not subscribed to Suffolk Sifter, if you could subscribe, that'd be magic. Are we playing last comment? I don't care. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit this X in a minute, just here, and then that says, do you want to stop your live stream? And I should say yes, and I will just stop. If the comments still run, feel free, fill your boots to do last comment. I'm not bothered. Most Budweiser I've had in one day, I don't know, what's a pack? 18? No, not 18. Martin, I don't think I can remove, oh, can it? Martin's a timeout. Didn't I could do that. Can't do that on a PC. You can't time out another moderator, but you can do it on a phone, which is magic. Yes, XP, thanks very much, mate. As I say, it's very sad, as the kids go. One more whole day tomorrow, and then it's pack up on the Friday and get out by 11 o'clock, which is not finished with a Budweiser. I haven't got any out here. I will have another one. WBC, Rip Martin. Shall I finish the stream so we can't get back? Relics and Roots, bye Suffolk Sifter, bye everyone. All the best. Thanks very much. Okay, tan it. Let's wrap it up, people. Thanks very much for taking the time out of your evening to join me in Overstrand in Norfolk, being bitten by mosquitoes and being buzzed by moths. I'm going to go before Martin comes back. Oh, Ian's been deleted. That's not very good, is it? Sorry, Ian, it was not me. Right, I'm going to say goodbye. See, bud, remember not to be yeah. Okay, Jeff. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to hit the button now. So, because Martin's going crazy with power, I may have to remove the spanner. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to hit the button, and we'll see you next week, next Wednesday, normal time, 9 o'clock, with all the broadcast software going. Send in your pictures, please. Send them in. And you could be the one featured on Show You Find. Thanks, everybody. I'll get me after bite cream on, and we'll see you. Martin's going mad. I'm going to go now. Thanks, people.